everyone. Welcome again to International English Guru, where dreams come true. Congratulations. First time to take such a good score.
Thank you very much.
We had to actually double check, is he really a first time test taker? But then because you had started off with an orientation, that proved to us that it was actually a first time test taker.
Yeah, and in fact, it really helped because I don't know any head and tail of PTE.
Yeah.
I just got to know about it and I had to give it through and get it through this exam.
Right.
And just going through the process really helped me to get some understanding.
Right.
That's the reason I would say just having proper understanding in the pattern helped me to put some focus on it. Yeah.
Right. It's very smart move. In just 2 weeks, you made it to 70 per Venkat. Help me understand.
The process of the pattern that was told to me in terms of the way we have to approach. I mean, a lot of suggestions I have got. I think had I taken the full course, I would have got 79 in all.
I believe so too.
I was not looking for that. So I was really pick and choose kind of a thing I was doing. And even from 𝗓𝗏𝗏 ma'am, she did suggested that hey, you need to focus more so that you can do that. But barring that, when I looked into it, I did pick and choose, to be frank, where all I'm scoring less.
Yeah.
And while I was doing, I'm asking questions, a lot of questions I asked 𝗓𝗏𝗏 ma'am. She was helpful to respond to me, not only specific to the timing, what was given to me, but she was respond to me whenever she get time. That really helped. And I also, I put some dedicated time every day, to be frank. Morning, it was really tight for me on a day-to-day things, doing my job.
Yeah.
So I used to spend time at nights, at least 2 hours every day.
Okay.
That really helped. In between, many times I skipped and I got some excuses from 𝗓𝗏𝗏 ma'am, but she was helpful and supporting me all through the process and assigning courses as and when I was seeking help. That really helped. And moreover, I would like to highlight one thing which really made me like, I'll give you an example. I was doing on my own because it's all about English, right? Generally, everybody will take it light. Oh, it's English. We all read. We know grammar. We have done through our education all 2 years.
Yeah.
But unless you know the pattern, unless you know the tips,
Yeah.
unless you understand the intent behind this exam,
Yeah.
you will fail. I mean, you may not fail, but you will not score the right.
It wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Yeah, you have to work hard. In fact, many people suggested me when I was looking in the I started this only 10-15 days back.
Yeah.
And I was searching like what is the best way to do it. I didn't get a proper understanding.
Okay.
But after I go through the orientation and going through the process and the mock test especially, that were really helpful.
Yeah.
I would say that mock tests were really, really helpful. Number one. Number two, you gave us, I've gone through a couple of lessons. There are steps, especially, I mean, reorder paragraph. I will give that an example.
Okay.
Until I got to see that video, my thought process was completely different. Only after that I have done 1 day before, 24 hours before the exam, I did that lesson.
Oh my. Okay.
That changed. I think I don't know how much I scored there, but that changed my understanding on the reorder paragraph. I mean, I thought of immediately replying to 𝗓𝗏𝗏 ma'am that day because the way I looked into it in the previous 2 weeks and that after I took the lesson, it completely changed.
Right.
That experience we will get it only when you go through that from experienced candidates or from you. When we understand it, like what is the process we have to follow, that we will get it. I think that's really helped me. Had I felt it like after I got the score, I felt it like had I taken the further courses, I would have.
Well, but then you needed only 65, isn't it?
No, 50. Actually, I was looking for 50, but I was aiming for 65. Okay.
You're needing 50, and here you're with 74.
Yeah,
well, I want to talk about his speaking being 90 and his reading being 70, listening being 76, and writing being 68 when he was targeting only 50. How does it feel? It's like you're just wanting to get one score, and here you go off with a 6er, or maybe 3 6s.
To be frank, I was surprised. That's for sure, because I think mock tests really helped me.
You did not sit any mock test before heading for the exam.
When you say mock test, I have done only the IEG
enrollment
courses.
mock test. Yeah. So
IEG.
you did the enrollment mock test, but after the course was over, like after your 2 weeks course was over, you did not sit another mock test, right?
No, I did not. I
Right.
was just doing the whatever the the trials available on the International English Guru, the site. I was just doing them one by one, just trying to do myself and see my score, and then ask questions.
You're very
that,
smart.
That I have done. I have done the courses on like speaking. I have done a couple of them.
Yeah.
I didn't do much on writing. I think that's where I have learned. I should have done something, but fine. I'm not feeling bad about the score. But once I got the score, I felt I have put some efforts on it.
Yeah.
Because generally, all my education was in English, so I was of a bit of overconfidence that okay, I can write it. But unless you go through the process, you will not realize that where we generally make mistakes. There are simple mistakes which we overlook.
Right. And what was your experience with online learning? Because all your lessons were online, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been possible for you to attend face-to-face classes, presuming you are in a full-time job and with some other responsibilities as well.
Yeah. One, flexibility. I see that as a good opportunity to being flexible, and it's a recorded lesson, right? So I can pause it and then come back to it, and then do that one. That's a good thing, which I definitely like about it. On the online. Then main one is flexibility, I would say, and I definitely picked up a lot, even when I gone through the Guru Mantras in the first week. Because at the time of orientation, I was making notes. I was clearly told by 𝗓𝗔𝗵𝗏 to make notes of it. So I did make some notes, and I was just recollecting them whenever I get opportunity. So that really helped.
So Venkat, the real smart thing in your case is that you picked and chose your lessons very carefully, right? And you could work on your own on the other areas which were easier for you to handle. So would you like to share with others what exactly happened and how did you do it in just 2 weeks? Because this is quite of an impossible thing for people to believe, because the students who clear the test in 2 weeks with us are the ones who failed quite a few times. They already know everything, and it's just about polishing them. But in your case, it was more like someone who knows nothing about it. He's just entering into a new arena, and he's like getting an overall view so perfectly, and he knows where to hit his 4s and 6s. And you did it just in place all the time. So if you can take others through that, someone else who wants to clear the test in just 2 weeks, what should be the goal for him?
Because when I looked into it at hindsight, like I would say, like on the overall scheme of things, first rate yourself where you're not doing good. The fundamental point of what I have taken when I was going through the orientation is just to understand myself where I stand at this point of time. And I have got really good feedback, and I know I'm aware of it, like, I'm conscious of it. I make multiple mistakes when I type, even my regular things. When I type mails, N and E will not come on in the right place. I know it, but by I don't know, for some reason it always goes other way around.
Right.
So I'm aware of those which will have an impact on the results, because spellings are important. I have never thought about it until I got the mock test results before going to the course. That really helped me. So I thought like I should really be conscious of spellings, number one, which is very, very important. Overall spelling is right, but your M and N slightly other way around, it's gone. So that's one I took from the mock test. And number two, certain things we are fundamentally, we are good with, right? So there I did not put much focus, but I did not leave it. What I used to do is every day night, at least one test I used to do. And at least one test, whether it is speaking or writing. Writing very less I did, but speaking, reading, I did a lot. Before going to bed, half an hour, okay, right? Like it doesn't take much time. Half an hour speaking test, you won't lose anything.
20
Just
minutes.
Go and do that. Yeah, 20-25 minutes, not even half an hour exactly. So I used to do at least one test of speaking. I think in that 14 days, leave Saturday, Sunday, I didn't do anything. None of the day I worked. Not a single day I actually practiced. Saturday, Sundays, only weekdays before going to bed, I should do one test, any one test, speaking. So that helped. Maybe that could be the reason for me. I'm really shocked to see my result of 19 speaking, to be frank. I never expected to be. I never expected.
Like the cherry on the cake.
In fact, while going through the exam as well, speaking, I am aware that I should not repeat double time any mistake, correct myself. I did 2 times.
Okay.
I did. I don't know what happened, but it all went well.
You didn't mind it. It overlooked.
Yeah, maybe. So speaking is the one where I have spent a lot of time, and reading is another one. Reading scores are really, that's the reason I was not confident even after giving the exam. Reading all along the mock test, I never scored 60. Not a single time I scored 60. 50, 53, 54. It was improving, but never touched 60 on reading all through my, I think I would have done 6, I think. So 6
Our
mock tests.
tests are a bit tougher. Our tests are a bit
it's
tougher.
Good, actually. It's good. Even my wife said after coming back, so the test what you took is very tough. That's why you got better score. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time on the.
Involved in it.
Yeah. So the mock tests really helped me, and I put focus only on those areas where I need really help. So that helped.
Right. Summing it up for others, doing one test every day, one speaking test before going to bed, doing one reading test before going to bed. It really helped. Mock tests, mock test feedbacks really helped. Apart from that, Venkat, what would you like to suggest to other students? What should they do to crack it in the first shot, just like you?
Yeah, to be frank, they should, it all comes from the confidence. In fact, I did hear in the tips as well, the point was raised. Don't get panic in the first, because the moment you go and sit, I myself felt first 3-4 minutes when I start reading aloud. I was not in a flow, it's not me. I know it. The first 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but you should not give it up. You should leave that whatever gone is gone, but next one you should try to modulate and try to show the style. Maybe that helped me on the speaking, to be frank. I never expected when I saw that 2-3 mistakes, I did it. I know it, I did it, but later I did not give it up. I tried to put some style. I tried to put some, pause wherever only required. In fact, again, another one I would like to highlight. You did mention in these lessons that comma. In general, in a sentence, all along before going through the lesson, I was reading in a proper way, making it everybody to understand. But for PT, it is not about giving comma, taking a pause. It's about continuity. Those tips really helped me. And I did much of speaking, reading a lot, writing very little I did. And listening, I did do good on listening so far.
A lot from your speaking goes towards your listening. So, we can see a lot coming from there. Right. Venkat, where did you really feel that here International English Guru played a really important role? So this thing was most useful. Was it the time flexibility? Was it the one-on-one feedback? Was it the lessons?
I would say lessons. With all due credit and respect to all, because everybody is doing a great job, trying to be more flexible, helping them. But I think lessons, as you have put a trademark kind of a thing there in the entrance, it's really important. It plays a key role.
Now that feedback's wonderful. If you have to sum up your experience with International English Guru's online course in just one sentence, Venkat, just one sentence, summing it all up.
If you have a short time to clear your PTA, English Guru is the place where you are. That's what I can say.
Right. If you have more time, even then English Guru.
If you have short time, that means if you have more time, certainly you can aim for 90. That's the aim. But if you have a short time, that means even for short time, based on the student caliber and their capability, you have a good chance of going through. Getting it.
Fantastic. That's great. All right. It was wonderful to speak to you, Venkat. Thanks for sparing time for us today.
No worries. Thanks. I'll certainly recommend. I know it. I'll certainly recommend IEG because it's something I feel like, something we should give back.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you very much.